Hey there assassins, how is it going? I hope you're all doing fantastic today. I am outside of Dustin's house, the Henderson house, with Mews the cat. Pre-season 2 by the way. We are going to be giving you a grand tour of the Henderson house. So, let's go for it, Mews. You ready? Let's go. What a cool cat. So firstly, before we actually get onto the inside of the house here, we of course have some extra details around the exterior of the building. So we have ourselves, a demi-dog. Oh, stay away from him. We've got the basement area where Dustin sort of kicks the demi-dog down there. Mews, you won't like this area, my friend. And traps him in there, and then of course the demi-dog escapes via breaking through the basement and kind of tunneling his way out. We have the little sort of hiding shed just in here. So you probably saw this in the short. Dustin sort of peeks out the window, looking at the demi-dog, and he doesn't quite take the bait, so Dustin has to sort of get involved a little bit. But yeah, we've got a bit of a sort of wilderness area around here. Of course, Indiana is a very sort of forested area, so we needed to represent that as best we could, and Hawkins is like that too. The main mansion itself, well, say mansion, the main house, was based off of my original Henderson house just here. So this one, as you can see, is absolutely tiny. This can fit in my screen. I'm looking at it from head on, and it all fits on the screen. But the original, like the newer one, if you look at it, you can't get it all in the frame at the same time. It is so big. But it is really good to finally have a fully detailed version of this. If you look at the interior of this one, there was no way we're going to fit in all the details to this one. And I had the same trouble when I built the Wheeler house. I built it much too small, and then I got to doing the interior and I was like, crumbs, we're going to need to, bulk it out a little bit. And that is what we've done here, but this one is obviously massive. The tutorials have been starting to film, by the way, guys. As you can see, that is my tutorial version over there. Yeah, it's going to be a really fun sort of series to get this done. So let's go inside and give you the grand tour. Of course, firstly, we have a little shed over here. Nothing in here at all. It's for, like, the bike maybe that Dustin has. Some brooms, some mops, everything you need for your garden perhaps goes in that little shed just there. We have ourselves the little porch area just here. You can go on inside and you have yourself the living area. This is really, really grand. We've got some sofa seats just here with the cushions on. Cushions? Cushions. We have some lamps up. We have some TVs going. A TV going. A nice cabinet into the wall here. And you'll notice there's no little gaps in this one. I was quite clever with this tutorial. I don't really like to blow my own trumpet, as it were, but in this one I felt really proud of certain areas because it was really difficult to cram everything into a small space. Yeah, I know, Mews, it is, isn't it? So I literally had to sort of trick the eye a little bit. So if we go outside, on the corner that is just here, this corner is the only thing between the two things. There's no two walls there. It is literally a diagonal wall, and on the inside we sort of fill it up by building in this spruce and then adding in the cabinet, hence the fact that we haven't got any blocks poking through the back of it. So it's really, really neat. And the back of it is actually another room as well, so we really do bunch up the entire build and make it look as detailed as possible. So yeah, we have the living room here. We have ourselves the fireplace, a nice little seat in the corner, maybe for Dustin's mum. Mews the cat can sit on our lap and do some knitting or something. Not the cat, I mean Dustin's mum. And then we have some pictures up above. We have a kitchen in here, which has got a really nice breakfast bar. Love this little area. You've got yourself the window blinds and stuff like that. The cooker, all the cabinets and all this, everything you need in the kitchen. A little dining space in the sort of lean-to area. You can imagine this is probably shut off at the winter. You bring down the doors or something. Mews apparently likes that seat. Oh, king of the castle, I see. Fair enough. And then we go this way, and we've got the major sort of porch area, just like a little seating area, maybe for the summer, if any of Dustin's mum's friends come around, or even Dustin and his friends can come around, sit there. So yeah, onwards from the kitchen and living area, which by the way, I have to thank Season 3 for knowing how to build this, thanks to that part where Dustin gets back from Camp Nowhere, and he's been away and he's met Susie over that time and stuff. When he comes back and they all surprise him, the camera actually follows the Stranger Things sort of main characters through the entire house from the living area. So I was able to see major key details in this entire sort of scenery, and I was so grateful for that one scene. So yeah, that is just my hero for this tutorial. And we have like a bit of a differentiation between the walls there, as you can see. The basement steps, which I didn't include in my original Dustin's house build, so I'm really glad to have that done. Alright then, Mews, see you later. Clearly got something down, that's good. Then we have ourselves the back doors, obviously. Out here is just a normal porch. You can add in some seats maybe, or like a little barbecue or something you want to add in here. Come on, Mews, back in the house. Come on. Come on. Come on. And then here we have a little like back room. You can imagine this sort of the summery room. You sit here in the summertime, sort of just talk, have a little drink. You got the flowers growing in the back there. It's quite a nice little area. Okay, Mews, see you in a bit then. We've got the telephone, which would usually be on this sort of hanger here. Then in here we have the very long corridor straight down to Dustin's room and all of the other rooms in the house. So you can imagine the bathroom is down here. We've probably got the boiler sort of room, you know, all the sort of stuff like that. So yeah, this was easy to build because we did have Dustin coming from the bottom down here in season 2 when he's fighting the demidog. When he's fighting Dart, actually, he sort of comes through here in his sort of ice hockey stuff, I think. And you see him like sort of run through the entire house and leave a trail behind him for Dart to follow, as Mews is following me right now. So if we go in here, we have ourselves firstly on the right a nice little bathroom, pretty cozy. Again, not seen in the show, so it's not really the most important detail, but it's nice to add in the details like that for an actual house. Boiler room in here, nothing much. You got a little pool light on there. You can just, you know, sort out the power and stuff in there. Nothing good is there amusing there. And then here is like maybe Dustin's mum's room. I apologise, guys, I've completely forgotten her name. But this, you can imagine where she sleeps, and it's kind of green. It should be the same colours as Mews, to be honest, but never mind. On this one, we got another little bathroom. So you can imagine this is like a 2-bathroom sort of place with 3 bedrooms. Another bedroom in here, the guest bedroom. So, you know, if they have any guests, they can stay in there. Again, not the most detail. It's just like a little unit there. I love the feel of this house, like the log cabin. Oh, Mews. Okay. I love the log cabin sort of feel to this one. Like having the sloped roofs and the small windows. It just looks so cozy. And building stuff like this in Minecraft is, you know, what I've really enjoyed doing. So, really nice to do. Little sort of light switch up there. Maybe a little coat hanger or something just there. And then the main man himself's room just here. Dustin's room. I tell you what, this was probably the most fun tutorial in Stranger Things I've ever built. I know it's like the simplest thing ever, but I really wanted to do this in Minecraft, and I really think it came out quite well. I'll leave you guys to be the judge of that, of course. Like, let me know in the comments down below. But I was so chuffed with the way this came out. So we've got over here his little study desk. So he sits here and goes on his computer in season 4 and talks to Susie. We have obviously the dart tank here, where the tortoise was. Previously, we've got like some shelves around. Maybe you can imagine D&D is somewhere around here somewhere. We've got the little clothes hanger just there. Bunch of like clothes sort of piled up on the floor. Books everywhere. It's a bit messy. Proper teenager's room. We've got like some action figures or something on the top unit there. These are lamps, by the way. These are sort of things here. I didn't want to use actual blocks because it would look a bit sort of bad. And then we have ourselves Dustin's bed, which again is trying to be as accurate to the show as possible. It's like a cabin bed, same sort of coloured sheets and everything like that. But I think with the Stranger Things skin pack, I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second. It just looked really fun. It was really like, you can imagine sort of Minecraft making a Stranger Things map, and this being like one of the locations in it. I was really chuffed when I built this, like really happy. So yeah, this is like this is probably my favourite Stranger Things tutorial. Just, yeah, why not? It's just beautiful. But yeah, that is basically all of the rooms in the house. There is quite a few, and of course we have all of this to build in the tutorials. Now I was going to start doing the tutorials at like 2 episodes maybe, interior, exterior, but it ended up overflowing a little bit in the first part. Like there's so many little details, so you know it was going to be like a 3-part thing instead. But hey, that's more building this awesome place. And yeah, just adding in those little details that are key to the series. So yeah, that's the entire Henderson house. Oh, this window, by the way, goes to literally nowhere. If you were building this to be absolutely well and truly accurate, you'd of course like be able to dig underground and build a basement. But we don't see that in the show, so it's not really important. But that's where, you know, the basement sort of room would be from the staircase in the sort of back lobby area. But yeah, that is the entire Henderson house. So let's have a look at what it looks like with the skin pack for Dustin. So of course we have Season 1 Dustin just here. And when he's actually stood in this room, this just looks so cool. This could be like a good old promo shot for Minecraft Stranger Things, you know. With Mews sat in the corner as well. But yeah, no, I was so chuffed, and I hope you can hear like how happy I am with this one, because it was just really nice to get this done. It was the same when I was building Max's Max's room? Mike's room. I haven't built Max's room just yet. But when I was building Mike's room and the basement even, you know, they're really key moments in the series, and so being able to build them and try and recreate some of the scenes, it was really important to try and do that. And yeah, so yeah, what is Mews doing? Yeah, that is the end of this video anyways, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for a quick tour of the Henderson house. I do hope you're getting excited for the tutorials. They will be dropping very shortly. I'm working my socks off to try and get them done, so they will be on the way as soon as possible. But I wanted to build this, sorry, not build this, make this video, one, because I haven't done a tour in ages, and two, just to get us all hyped for the series. It's going to be a really fun mini-series, and we'll finally have ourselves a recreated, fully detailed Henderson house in Minecraft. So, yeah. Until the next time, guys, have an excellent rest of your day. Please drop a like if you did enjoy this video. That would be really much appreciated. If you are interested in the series that is coming soon to build this one, please consider joining the Assassinhood today for free by subscribing. Don't forget to check out my social media links in the description, as well as the link to more of my Stranger Things builds down there too. So yeah, please go ahead and check them all out. But until the next time, guys, have a good one. Goodbye for now. Thank you so much.